This is a apparent paradox in relativity. It's related to the quadruplets paradox that I posted once before, but it's simplified to really present the essence of the problem. So it's done with really only 3 of the quadruplets. Let's first talk about the twin paradox just to set this up. Recall that if Alan and Carl happen to be twins and Carl goes over to Alpha Centauri, turns around and comes back, and he does it at almost the speed of light, then Alan will be almost 9 years older and Carl will only be a few days or a few seconds older. The twin paradox is generally explained by the effect of acceleration, which happens when he goes around Alpha Centauri. And that acceleration explains 9 years of time difference. In that example, if he goes to the sun, it may explain just a few minutes. If he goes to the edge of the universe, it may explain billions of years of difference, all because of that 2 seconds of acceleration. This paradox tries to take acceleration out of the equation and maintain the equality of the 2 reference frames. So let's leave Bill out for now, and let's assume that Alan and Carl are whizzing by each other. They've both been in this inertial reference frame all of their life. They're no longer twins for this. They see each other going by at almost the speed of light. And Alan says, "Wow, you're going fast." And Carl says, "No, you are. I'm standing still. And furthermore, you're going to outlive me because I know enough about relativity to know if you're whipping by fast, then your clock is going slower than mine." And Alan says, no, you're going to outlive me. And they discuss how they might resolve this argument, given that they're never going to change reference frames. And Alan comes up with an idea and says, "Hey, I've got an identical twin. I'm 20 now, so is he. We're both going to die at age 60. We have the same disease." Carl says, "Hey, me too." And Alan says, "Well, obviously, if I'm right and you're going by at the speed of light, by the time you get to my brother, you're going to still be alive and he's going to be dead." And Carl says, "I don't think that's right. I think I'm going to be the one that's dead." So Carl whizzes by. They take a picture of each other just so there's no question about simultaneity. Their prongs touch. They check their clocks. They're both exactly 20 years old. And they take pictures to confirm what they look like. And then Carl heads on over the 40 light years to Bill. Alan sends a message at the speed of light to Bill saying, "Hey, there's this guy that's coming over to you. He's going to be there. I think that you're probably going to be dead, but we're running an experiment." So Carl goes on over here and goes the 40 light years at almost the speed of light. So it's only a few seconds for him, but it's 40 years and a few seconds in Bill and Alan's reference frame. And when he gets there, their prongs touch. And sure enough, Bill is dead. He just died. Carl is still only 20 years plus a little bit. And then Carl reasons, "Well, I must have been wrong. I'm the one moving because I'm still alive, and Bill, and therefore Alan, are dead," Bill and Alan being in the same reference frame. So, gosh, I'm moving. Wait, that contradicts special relativity because there's no such thing as a preferred reference frame. Nobody can say whether I'm moving or Alan and Bill were moving, yet it sure looks to me like I'm alive, Bill's dead, Alan's dead, and that challenges special relativity. So I've been trying to find the way out of this paradox, and I've talked with some folks who know more about physics than I do to try to resolve it. We haven't quite got there yet. One possible answer might be based on the relativity of simultaneity. That is, when Bill's and Carl's prongs touch and they take pictures, it's true that in Bill and Alan's reference frame, Bill is dead and Alan is dead. Alan has been sending messages every year and In a few years, a message will get there to Bill saying, I died. We both died at the same time. But in Carl's reference frame, maybe Bill is dead, but Alan is alive. That is, Alan is dead in Bill's reference frame, but alive in Carl's reference frame. Maybe his last name is Schrodinger. And if that's the answer, then it creates some other paradoxes of occurrence and perhaps causality that we could explore later. But I'm trying to figure out if that really is the explanation. And if so, then there are a few questions about causation. We may even, and determinism, because presumably in Carl's reference frame, Alan's only 20-something, yet his entire life has already been predetermined because he's been sending messages to Bill every year about his growing debilitation from his disease and even his death. So that's the paradox, or the apparent paradox, as best I can frame it, and I'm looking for an explanation of why that does not create a paradox in special relativity. I would appreciate any help any of the viewers of this video could provide. Thank you.